Good day, math enthusiasts! This video's topic is all about evaluating algebraic expressions. Today we're going to learn about evaluating algebraic expression, and these are the words related to our topic. Substitution. It is the process of replacing a variable with a constant. Substitution will be used in evaluating algebraic expression. Replacement set. It is a set of values that may be substituted for the variable. Example, x is equal to -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. So these are the values that we are going to use to substitute for the variable x, but we're going to use these values one at a time. Have you ever wondered what are the steps involved in evaluating algebraic expressions? So here are the two steps that you're going to do if you're about to evaluate an algebraic expression. First, substitute. If b is equal to 3 and the expression is 2b plus 1, so we could substitute 3 to the variable b. So how are you going to do that? Like this. So we substituted 3 to the variable b. So we have 2 times the quantity 3 plus 1. And then the second step would be to simplify. Then let us simplify. 2 times 3, we have 6. And then copy the remaining of the expression, we have plus 1. And then simplify it further. We have 6 plus 1 is 7. To help us remember how to evaluate algebraic expression, here are the summary of the steps that you need to do in order to evaluate algebraic expressions. First, plug in or substitute the given value to the indicated variable, and then simplify by performing the indicated operations and follow the order of operations. First, simplify expressions within grouping symbols, such as parentheses, braces, and brackets. Then, simplify powers or expressions with exponents. Then, simplify products and quotients in order from left to right. Okay, take note of the direction. We are going to simplify products or quotients from left to right. And lastly, we should simplify the sums and differences in order from left to right also. Example number 1, evaluate the polynomial 3x squared plus 5 when x is equal to 0. So, unang gagawin natin is to copy the given 3x squared plus 5 and then plug in natin yung given value which is 0 dun sa variable na x. So, plug in natin yan. Lagyan natin yung squared and the rest of the expression. And then, isimplify muna natin yung number na may exponent. So, that would be 0 times 0. That is 0 plus 5. And any number multiplied to 0 is 0. So, 0 plus 5 is 5. The answer is 5. Okay? Next, when x is equal to 3. So, ganun pa rin. Copyhin pa rin natin yung given expression. So, that would be 3x squared plus 5. Thus, let us plug in yung given value which is 3 dito sa variable ng given expression. So, isimplify muna natin yung may exponent. So, copy 3. And then 3 squared is 3 times 3 plus 5. And then simplify natin yung nasa loob ng parentheses. 3 times 3 is 9. And then multiplication first before addition. So 3 times 9, you'll get 27 plus 5. The final answer is 32. Next, x is equal to negative 4. So, copy pa rin natin yung given, which is 3x squared plus 5. And then, i-plug in natin yung value ng variable, which is negative 4. Yan. Tapos, isimplify natin una yung may exponent. So, negative 4 squared is the same with negative 4 times negative 4. That is positive 16. And then, simplify natin yung multiplication before tayo mag-add. So, 3 times 16, you will get 48 plus 5. Simplify further, you will get 53. Then, when x is equal to 1/3, let us see. First, rewrite the given. 3x squared plus 5. And then, plug in natin yung given value. Yung 1/3, erase natin sa second power. So, copy muna natin si 3. And then, 1/3 times 1/3 is equivalent to 1/9 plus 5. So, multiply natin yung whole numbers dito sa fraction. That would be the same as 3 times 1, which is 3. And then, copy natin yung 9 plus 5. I-simplify natin or i-lowest term natin yung ating fraction. Ano yung greatest common factor ni 3 and 9? 3. So, that would be the same as 1/3. So, when you add 5 and 1/3, the answer is 5 and 1/3. Or, you could express it in improper fraction. 5 times 3, 15 plus 1 is equivalent to 16. And then copy the denominator. So the answer is 5 and 1/3 or 16 over 3. Example number 2. Evaluate the polynomial x cubed minus 2x plus 1 when x is equal to negative 1. So, copy natin yung given, x cubed minus 2x plus 1. And then, plug in natin yung given value, which is negative 1 sa lahat ng variable na x. Negative 2 times negative 1 plus 1. So, negative 1 raised to the third power is negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1. That is equivalent to negative 1. And then, multiply negative 2 times negative 1, we have positive 2. And then, copy positive 1. Since may negative 1 tayo dito, tsaka may positive 1 doon, i-cancel out na lang. Ang natira is yung positive 2. When x is equal to negative 2, the value of the polynomial x cubed minus 2x plus 1 will be, okay, let us substitute first the given value for x, negative 2. So, negative 2 times negative 2 plus 1. So, simplify natin muna yung may exponent. So, negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. That is equivalent to negative 8. And then, negative 2 times negative 2 will give positive 4. And then, copy positive 1. So, negative 8 plus 4, that is negative 4 plus 1, that is negative 3. When x is equal to 0, x cubed minus 2x plus 1, and then let us plug in. So 0 cubed, 0. Negative 2 times 0 is 0 plus 1. The answer is positive 1. When x is equal to 1, x cubed minus 2x plus 1. I-substitute natin ulit yung given value for x, which is 1. Ayan, naging 1 cubed minus 2 times 1 plus 1. So, 1 cubed is 1. And then, negative 2 times positive 1 is negative 2. And then, copy natin yung positive 1. Now, 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Plus 1, the answer is 0. Example number 3. Find the value of each polynomial if x is equal to 5. So, ang binigay naman ngayon is yung value ng variable x, which is 5. Ang una nating polynomial is 10x. So, ano yung magiging value kaya ng ating polynomial kung ang ating x is 5? So, gagawin natin, ipa-plug in lang natin yung value na 5 para kay x. So, that would be 10x would be the same with 10 times 5. And 10 times 5 is 50. Yun yung sagot. If the polynomial is 4 minus 2x plus x squared, ano yung magiging value ng ating polynomial kung yung x natin is 5? So, ipapalit lang natin si 5 sa lahat ng x na variable. So, copyhin natin 4 minus 2 times i-plug in natin si 5 plus plug in ulit natin si 5 and then copyhin natin yung squared. Ngayon, ang una natin isi-simplify dyan yung may squared. So, copyhin muna natin yung remaining of the expression. So, 5 times 5, katumbas ng 5 squared, that would be 25. So, now, pwede tayong mag-multiply muna. So, i-multiply natin si negative 2 times 5. So, copyhin si 4, negative 2 times 5, that is negative 10. And then, copy plus 25. So, 4 minus 10, that will give us negative 6 plus 25. The final answer is 19. Kasi negative 6 plus 25 is 19. Next. 3x minus 18. So, what would be the value of the polynomial if x is equal to 5? So, let us plug in 5 for every variable x. So, 3 times 5 minus 18. So, simplify muna natin yung multiplication. That is 3 times 5 will give 15 minus 18. And then, pwede tayo mag-simplify further. 15 minus 18 is negative 3. So, that is our final answer. And for the last question, we have pi x squared. If the value of x is 5, anong magiging value ng ating expression? Tandaan natin, this is a constant. At ang katumbas ng pi is 3.14. Pwede na natin siyang i-substitute. And then, i-substitute din natin yung value ng x, which is 5. Unahin natin i-simplify yung expression na may exponent. So, that would be 5 squared. 5 squared is 5 times 5. That is equivalent to 25. Now, let us multiply 3.14 by 25. We will get 78.5. Evaluate 3x plus 1 all over 5y minus 2 when x is equal to 1 and y is equal to negative 1. Copyhin muna natin yung expression. 3x plus 1 all over 5y minus 2. And then, isubstitute natin yung given values. So, 3 times positive 1 plus 1 all over 5 times negative 1 minus 2. So, 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1. And then, yung sa baba, 5 times negative 1, negative 5 minus 2. So, simplify further. 3 plus 1 is 4. And negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7. Or, parehas lang yan ng negative 4 over 7. If the value of x is 2 and the value of y is 3, so ano mangyayari sa ating expression? Copyhin pa rin natin. And then, pagkatapos niyan, tayo ay magsa-substitute. So, 3 times 2, kasi yun yung value ng x. Copyhin yung plus 1. And then, all over 5 the value of y is 3, and then minus 2. And then simplify muna natin sila. 3 times 2, 6, copy plus 1, 5 times 3, 15, minus 2. And then simplify further. 6 plus 1, 7, and then 15 minus 2, that would give us 13. So, ang value ng ating expression ay magiging 7 over 13. If x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4. So, copy the expression. So, that would be 3x plus 1 all over 5y minus 2. Substitute natin yung given value. Kay x, ang given value is 3. Copyhin natin yung remaining ng expression. And then 5 times 4 kasi yun yung given value. And then, isimplify natin. 3 times 3, we have 9 plus 1. 5 times 4, we have 20 minus 2. And then, 9 plus 1, we have 10. And then, 20 minus 2 is 18. So, meron silang common factor. So, ano yung greatest common factor ng dalawang number na yan? With 10 and 18. Ang GCF nila is 2. So, let us divide both the numerator and denominator by the GCF. Para maging simplest form yung ating fraction. So, 10 divided by 2, we have 5. And then, 18 divided by 2 is 9. Yun yung tamang sagot. Now, if x is equal to 2 and y is equal to negative 2, what will happen to the value of the expression? Again, rewrite natin yung given para hindi tayo malito. Pagkatapos mag-rewrite, ang susunod na gawin is magsa-substitute. Laging ganun. So, 3 times 2 plus 1 all over 5 times negative 2 minus 2. And then, magsaana na tayo. Simplify. So, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1. And then, 5 times negative 2, that is negative 10 minus 2. And then, simplify further. 6 plus 1 is 7. And then, negative 10 minus 2 is negative 12. Or, parehas lang din yan ng negative 7 over 12. Example number 5. Find the value of each polynomial if a is equal to 5, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to 3. So, the first polynomial is 7a plus 3. So, the value of a is 5. So, yun ang isa-substitute natin dito sa variable na a. So, that would be 7 times 5 plus 3. Then, simplify muna natin yung multiplication. 7 times 5 is 35 plus 3. So, the value of our polynomial is 35 plus 3, which is 38. For the second polynomial, we have 5a minus 3b plus 10. So, dalawang variable yun nandyan, si a and b. Ang value ni a is 5, ang value ni b is 2. So, isubstitute natin. So, that would be 5 times 5 minus 3 times the value of b is 2. And then, copy natin yung plus 10. So, 5 times 5 is 25. And then, negative 3 times 2, that is 6. And then, copy na natin yung plus 10. Simplify natin from left to right. 25 minus 6, you will have 19. Plus 10, the final answer is 29. A plus 2 times the quantity b minus 3 plus 3c. So, tatlong variables na yung mga gamit dito. Gamitin natin yung 5 para sa A, 2 para sa B, and 3 para sa C. So, mag-substitute na tayo. Ang unang expression is A. So, ipapalit ko dyan si 5 plus 2 times the quantity. Yung value ng B is 2. Then, copy natin yung minus 3 plus 3C. The value of C is also 3. So, mag-simplify tayo. Unahin natin yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. Kopyahin muna natin yung 5 plus 2 times 2 minus 3, that is negative 1, plus, pwede na natin i-simplify yung 3 times 3, which is 9. And then, mag-multiply na tayo. So 5, 2 times negative 1 will give negative 2, and then copy plus 9. So 5 minus 2, you will get 3, and then add 9. The final answer is 12. Last, 2a squared b minus 3abc squared. So, tatlong variables pa rin yan. So, mag-substitute na tayo. Ang value ni a is 5. Lagyan natin yung squared. At ang value ng b is 2. And then, minus 3. The value of a is 5. The value of b is 2. The value of c is 3. Mag-simplify muna tayo ng mga expression na may exponent. So, copy natin yung 2. And then, 5 squared is 5 times 5, 25. Tapos, copyhin natin yung remaining of the expression. And then, 3 squared is 3 times 3. That is equivalent to 9. And then, mag-simplify na tayo. 2 times 25, that would give 50 times 2. Minus 3 times 5, 15. Times 2 times 9. Simplify further. 50 times 2, 100. 15 times 2, 30. Times 9. And then, simplify pa natin. Copyin yung 100. So, 30 times 9, that is 270. So, 100 minus 270, that is equivalent to negative 170. So, that is your final answer. Let's have a drill. This will be your activity for today. Evaluate the given polynomial b squared minus 5. If b has a value of negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to answer. Your time starts now. Okay, let us check your work. So, b squared minus 5. The value of b is negative 3. So, let us plug in negative 3 to the variable b. So, negative 3 squared minus 5. Negative 3 times negative 3 is equal to positive 9. And then, copy minus 5. And then, simplify further. 9 minus 5, the answer is 4. Did you get the same answer? Okay, very good. Let us try to answer the second one. What will happen to the polynomial if b is equal to negative 2? b squared minus 5. I-plug in lang natin. So that would be negative 2 raised to the second power minus 5. So, negative 2 squared is the same as negative 2 times negative 2. That is positive 4 minus 5. And 4 minus 5 is negative 1. Very good. That is correct. Next, if b is equal to 1, okay, let's see. So, negative 1 squared minus 5. Negative 1 squared is the same with negative 1 times negative 1. That is positive 1 minus 5. 1 minus 5 is negative 4. Now, what will happen to the expression if b is equal to 0? Okay, let us plug in. So, 0 squared minus 5 is equal to 0 minus 5. The answer is negative 5. Very good. If b is equal to 1, so let us see what will happen to the polynomial if b is equal to 1. So replace natin yung b ng 1, and then that would be 1 squared minus 5. 1 times 1 is 1 minus 5. The answer is negative 4. Okay, next. b b squared minus 5. If the value of b is 2, so plug in natin yung 2. So 2 times 2, we'll get 4. And minus 5, we'll get negative 1. Okay, how about b is equal to 3? So that is b squared minus 5. So plug in natin. So that would give you 3 times 3, that would be 9. 9 minus 5 will give you 4. So did you get the same answer? If yes, congratulations for a job well done. It's time for your homework. So evaluate the given polynomial b squared plus 2 if the value of b is negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. All you have to do is take a screenshot and then send your answers via email or Facebook Messenger. That's all for today. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel.